Hi, I've got a bit of a different video today, and it is really different because I've never done this type of video before. I'm going to be applying a fake tan, and it's going to be a live trial. So the product I'm reviewing is Bondi Sands, and it's a 1 hour express tan. So this is quite new to the market, it hasn't long come out. I got this from Look Fantastic. I had some credit in my account, so I decided to give this a go. I love a fake tan. I absolutely love a fake tan, especially in the summer when I'm bearing more skin like I am today, but I am wearing a bandeau top. I'm not naked. Well, I got a dress on. This costs £18.99. Inside you get 225 mls. My thinking is I'm gonna do split down the middle. I know it's odd, but although it's a gorgeous sunny day today, flipping typical, yesterday it was horrendous, but it is gorgeous day. I'm looking, I've got a Velux window above me, it's gorgeous blue sky. But I know weather in Wales is unpredictable, so I know for the next couple of days I am not going to be baring my skin for the world to see. So I thought if it's a really amazing tan, then I want to keep it for a special occasion. I'm going to Italy in 5 weeks' time and I'll be tanning myself before then. I don't know how much I would need, so I thought for the benefit of doing a review for you guys and as a tester for me, I thought if I do this half and half, you can get to see the colour difference, plus also I'm not going to be using the full amount that I would for the whole body. So I am literally going to be doing, not my neck, I'll start here. So I'll do half that way and then one leg from my thigh down. So you'll see me applying it to my top half, and then I will take you into another room so you can see me applying it to my leg, because I can't do it in here because this room is absolutely tiny. So before I do that, I'll just get on to some of the information that it says on the website. Ultra lightweight and moisturising. The fake tan delivers a deep golden glow in just 1 hour. Developing into a dark, long-lasting colour, the hydroactive aerosol foam contains dual tannin actives and absorbs quickly into the skin, rapidly transforming into a bronzed, beach-bound hue infused with exotic coconut scent. So you can leave it on for 30 minutes and it will give you a light to medium tan. If you leave it on for 1 hour, it gives you a dark tan, but if you leave it on for 2 to 3 hours, it'll give you the darkest tan. I will be doing a 1 hour review, and also I will go away and then I'll come back and I'll update you to let you know and to show you what it looks like after 3 hours of wear. So it's got here directions, so if you haven't done a fake tan before and you're curious as to know what the prep is like and everything, I'll just give a quick read because it might be interesting. It says use a Bondi Sands exfoliating mitt to ensure the skin is clean and free from moisturisers. I didn't. I used, it was a Dr. Botanicals, it's a poppy seed bar I received in, I think it was Glossy Box, or was it Look Fantastic this month, I don't know. It is absolutely gorgeous, a little bit scratchy but it's okay, but really nice. So I did that last night, so my skin is all exfoliated ready. So it says apply express self tanning foam liberally onto an application mitt before using long sweeping motions to smooth over legs, arms and body. Use remaining tan for face, elbows and knees. For those hard to reach places, try the Bondi Sands self-tanning back applicator. This is a mitt and it says Sienna. I can't remember where I got it, but I absolutely love it. It is amazing. It's like a Vela feel, but inside it's waterproof. See there? So it's all shiny, so it's all shiny and waterproof, because some mitts feel and look great, cover your hand, but the actual product still gets inside and you've got tan on your hands. But with this one, it's the best one ever. If I can find a link somewhere, I'll pop that down below. Just click on the show more and it'll bring up description and all the links and stuff will be down there, so if you're interested. So for extra prep, which doesn't mention on the website, I'm going to be applying right now a little bit of moisturiser just to the patches on my skin that are patchy, usually with a fake tan. And these are my elbows and around my hands, my wrists and my knees down there. And my feet, my ankles as well. I'm just using a moisturiser body cream, and this is the Cause Bergamot and Pear. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. So I put some on my hand. Only a tiny bit, because too much and it will stop the tan from developing, and it can create even more of a streaky look, and you don't want white knees and really tan brown legs. So I'm just getting a little bit on my hands and just rubbing it slightly in there, and there tends to be dry here as well. I usually get streaks down there. So it's only lightly, but what this will do, it'll act as a slight barrier to stop it from going patchy and sticking to the drier area. So even though I've exfoliated, it just needs a little bit extra oomph. So in here, I tend to get it. So I'll put moisturiser in there as well, and a little bit on my hands and a little bit on my wrists. There, so not too much. So from my legs, it's just my knees. I'm sorry, but I can't lift that up to show you. So I'm just putting it exactly the same as I did on my elbow, just putting it on my knees and behind my knees as well, because they can get a bit patchy there as well. So just on my knees and on my foot, because I'm only doing the one leg. So there you go. I'm a bit nervous, I've never done it on camera. Why would I? I'm really nervous, right. Got my mitt on. Oh gosh. Oh, it looks like coffee ice cream. Or coffee cream. Oh, I've got quite a lot there now. It foams up quite a bit. So I'll just rub it onto my skin. I should have a mirror really, shouldn't I? Hold on. Oh, you can instantly smell the coconut. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, do you know what? I'm making a mess of this now. Never mind. I'll do a sort of sideways tan like this on my chest. So I'm just rubbing it in. I'm using the back just to blend because I got no tan there. I'm just blending that down because I don't want it on my neck really. It is such a gorgeous colour. Look at that already on my arms. I know it's not developing, it's as a guide, isn't it? I hope this video will be of use to you. So I'm just putting it all down my arms, stroking it down my arms. So I'm just brushing it onto my hands lightly like this, because I don't want white hands. I do want it to blend. Right, I think that'll do. So you can see it's gone straight across there. So instantly you can tell that I have got a tan there. The guide is really good. It really helps when you've got a guide so you can see where you're applying it, what needs to be blended in a bit more. Honestly, this was super easy. Super easy to blend in. So yeah, I know I'm gonna look stupid afterwards, but we'll forget about that. But you can see the difference already. I am super pale. So this review will hopefully help those who have got really white skin like me. So let's go on to my leg. Right, I've come downstairs because I don't know how else to do it. My dog. Not impressed, are you, Maisie Moo? No? Never mind. Right, so I'm wearing a dress. There's my white legs. Ah! So I'll just sit down and I'll do this leg. So I've put a bit of moisturiser on there and I've put a bit of moisturiser on my foot. So here goes. Ooh, sweeping motion. Oh my word. What are you thinking, Maisie? You wondering what on earth is Mum doing? Actually, a lot goes a long way. It is covering my legs quite well with just one, squirt of the foam. So I'll just do over my legs. I know this is not very flattering, seeing my legs like this, but never mind. I'll stand in front of a mirror once it's all done, so you get to see. So I'm just rubbing at my legs. That doesn't sound good, does it? So yeah, so I'm just doing that, just to blend it in. Be careful of my dry patch. Ooh, it's looking a bit browny there. It's not as brown on my legs as it seems to be on my top half, but I'm just going to go over very lightly my feet and my ankles. Now I've got dreadfully dry skin on my legs. I've got an underactive thyroid, and unfortunately it can play havoc with your skin and can cause you to have really dry skin if your levels aren't right. So even though I'm on good medication, my levels do tend to go up and down all the time. It depends on what my vitamins and minerals are doing at the same time as well. It's a bit of a nightmare. So I can already see that there's a dryish patch there. Ooh. So I hope that when it's washed off it will be okay, even though I've put a bit of moisturiser there. So that was one leg done, so hopefully I've put on enough there so that something will show up. And I do like my tans to be quite dark, and yeah, I don't like just a light tan. I like to look like I've been in the sun for months. So yeah, so I'm excited to see what it's like. I don't like orange tans and I don't like mahogany tans either. I want a natural brown tan, so we'll see how it does. So I'm going to leave this now for an hour and then I'll come back and update you. Right, I'm back after an hour and I'm in a little hallway. I just thought it'd just be easier to show you here really, but that's just to give you a guide. That's my white leg, looking very pasty, and that's my tanned leg. Okay looking. I could have gone more on my toes, on my feet, but that's fine, that's not a problem. The thing I don't like is that this is quite patchy here. So this is a guide though. I still haven't washed it off because I don't want to wash it off for another 2 hours. So you never know. Once a guide is washed off, you could be left with a really nice, gorgeous, natural tan. Whoa, they look super white, don't they? There is a difference. Brown, white. Right, I'll show you my top half now. So this is my top half after an hour. You can see that it's changed a little bit. It does seem a little bit darker. If I go up close, maybe you can see more. Hold on. There. So that's my tanned arm. That's my white arm. There you go. You can see the rest of my tattoo. Some of you have asked what is around the corner. Still a bit more to do, but I will be doing a video when it's all done. So my white arm, my brown arm, and my not tanned back. I only did my arm and my front. White, tan, white, tan. So I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to go about my day, and then I'll come back in 2 hours time after I've had a shower, once I've washed this all off and it's had the full 3 hours, show you what it's like and what my final thoughts are. So I'll see you in a bit. So it's been 3 hours now since I first applied this fake tan, and I've just had a shower and I can see the guide colour coming off okay in the shower, and it's left my skin feeling super soft, really lovely compared to this one. My tanned arm is gorgeous. It looks like it's blended beautifully, not so much here because I left it in a bit of a line. I didn't blend it into my skin, especially around my hand and wrist. It's really lovely. So you might be able to tell that the colour has gone quite a bit. What it's left me with is a gorgeous natural looking tan. So for me, personal preference, I prefer to be at least 2 or 3 shades darker if I'm going on holiday. So I like to look like I've got a full-on tan before I go on holiday because I can't tan when I'm on holiday. I wear factor 50 all the time. So for me, I want to look really dark. This isn't doing it for me. It is too light. But that's not to say that I could have added an extra layer on top and then left it a day and then did another tan on top as well, so to just deepen up the colour, which is what I used to do years ago anyway. So it's fine, and I know it looks gorgeous and natural, and I think it would be okay to do that to really deepen up the colour. So the colour I have today, I'd be quite happy to have this on a night out. So I would apply it in the morning, go out about my day, and then have a shower before I need to get ready for a night out, and I'll be good to go. It is such a gorgeous colour, really lovely, very subtle and natural, and yeah, really nice. So let's do a zoom up and show you what it looks like. So you can see my non-tan, the line there. So that's what that looks like there. So tan, normal, tanned, normal. So I'm going to show you what my legs look like now. Lighting in here is not great. So that's my white leg, that's my dark leg. That's my white one, tan. The only thing I don't like is the patch there. But then my white one looks like I've got a patch as well. So I don't know. There's not much difference in colour, very, very slight, but again, it's given a nice glow. My legs feel really nice and soft, but I would definitely put on an extra layer of tan, and I would probably do a re-tan the following day as well. So yeah, not too bad. And my feet, it's blended well into my feet, which is good, because the guide earlier on didn't look like it did. But no, it's blended all right. So my overall thoughts are, I would definitely buy it again. £18.99, so it's not overly expensive, but because it's a mousse, a heck of a lot comes out, so it will last you a long while. The most important thing to me is that it's even and it looks real, and it certainly does that, 100% does that. It's just a really nice, gorgeous, glowy tan. I would recommend it for most skin tones, to be honest. I mean, I'm really pale, as you can see, really, really pale skin. But this just gives me that natural glow. So if you're worried about fake tanning, then I think that even though it says leave it on for 3 hours, which I have done, this is a 3-hour deep tan apparently, which it clearly isn't, but it's not going to be too scary. If you wanted something deeper, then you've got the option with this to actually apply it and put extra layers onto it, or maybe do another application like the following day, which is what I would do when I go to Italy now in a couple of weeks' time, or choose another product that just does it all in one for you. I'm not too sure. This is the first time I tried it and I am really impressed. So yeah, and it does feel nice. I put my clothes on straight away. I put like this t-shirt on and I had a cardigan and some jeans and it felt fine. So it didn't feel sticky. I did notice though when I first started applying it that it was that gorgeous coconut smell, like a suntan coconutty lotion type thing. But the longer it was on my skin, especially if I went to sniff my arm, you can smell that fake tan smell, but it's so subtle. It is really subtle. It's not strong at all, not for me anyway. So I hope you like this review. I know it would have been better if I had someone else helping me, holding the camera and stuff, so that... never mind. I know for next time maybe I'll get my husband to help me, but yeah, I hope it was informative anyway. Thanks for watching and I'll speak to you soon. Take care, bye-bye.